What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Haikyu, episode 16. It's fresh in my head because it's the last video I recorded yesterday, episode 15. So it was pretty much just a kind of like a, I don't want to say filler, what was the word I did yesterday? Like a build-up episode. So we did get the start of a match. I don't remember who they're playing against, but it's a team they haven't played before. And right where they left off was when Sho and Kageyama did their quick attack. And so everyone kind of like around them, like the other teams were watching that. So I think that's a disadvantage of them using that in their first match, is because I didn't think about this last time. Now that they've all seen that, they have time to think about it and prepare for it for when they play you, because I'm assuming they're gonna win in your next match. So like when they play you, or whoever plays you next, they're gonna already be aware of what you can do. I guess that's a downfall of like all of you guys like being visible to each other, like playing in the same room. But yeah, anyway, but I don't really think there's too much else for me to say, so yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And yeah, I almost did the outro. Sorry. Let's jump into the reaction, guys.
自分たちの武器を知り、増やし、その試合ごとにベストな攻撃で攻める。
Good job, boys. Oh, they're doing well, dude. They're like way farther ahead than the other team. I think they've got like 10 points on them or something. Yeah, they faked them out. Nice.
諦めムードな俺たちにお前言ったよな。相手だって同じ中学生なんだし、絶対に勝てないなんてことない。
タイジ。
勝とうとしなきゃ勝てない。めけねえな、沢村。それでもやっぱり俺たちが突然強くなれるわけもなく。
Don't get discouraged, guys. It takes time.
悪い沢村。すまん。この一本で切るぞ。
I'm tearing up already. Fuck.
でもお前一人だけ苦しそうだったけど、なんでか俺はそんな風な。
This is his passion, dude.
少し羨ましかった。
Maybe that's the difference. Ooh. Damn, he tried so hard. Damn. I'm actually like rooting for him. Like I want them to at least be able to score a point. Like, I mean, I know they've scored 12, sorry. Just wanted to see him score a point, I guess. I hate when they give you background on characters, because then you start to feel for them, and it's like, then I feel conflicted. I'm starting to care about everybody. Oh, did they all hear that? Oh. Maybe they needed to hear that, though, you know? Oh. Hey, you don't know. You don't know how they felt about that. Ah. Oh? Oh, really? Why? Did he touch the net or something? Oh! They're so cute. See, dude, your quote affected them. and we're seeing their match. Cool.
無理だって言われても俺たちは
俺たちだけはそれを言ったらダメだろう。
Knocking some sense into herself. She was starting to get in her own head. Get down. Aww. Stop. Don't get down on yourself. Right now, we still gotta have our heads in the game. We still have a chance, right? It's not over till it's over. That's right, it's not over till it's over, baby. I love that they're giving you this from the other team's perspectives. They don't make anyone a villain, and it's so great. It makes it hard. It makes you like root for everybody, but you know, this is the real world that we're kind of like seeing right now. It's not some fantasy world, whatever, where you have some bad guy, like I don't know, I like this. It's more realistic. Alright, Noya, okay. Oh. That has to feel good, see? They're not looking at you like a layup. They don't want anyone looking at them like they're layups either. It's over? Was that the last point? Yep. Good job. Good job to everybody. You all did your best. Yeah. Not against them, but yeah. Oh, his hands. Show! I'm so excited. It hurts to smile. I have like a cut in my lip. Yeah. He's all about standing on that court. A real match, yeah. He won. It's okay. Hey, now you know next season you just work harder, you practice more, okay? But she is upset. Yeah. Aww. I have chills. Ugh. That's gotta suck, bro. Like the season just starts and you're already out. So like it's not like football? Like even if you lose you still play games the rest of the season? Or are they just out of the tournament? Like how does this work? Okay. No one's an extra in this show, dude. And even if they are extras, they still make them so fleshed out and this important still. Wow, we're seeing all the people who lost. How defeated they are, dude. Fuck. How disappointed if this is their last season, especially, like, fuck. It's an ending, dude. Like, for them, this is their ending. At least for volleyball. Now they've got to go on a different journey. Like, there's something sad, but also, like, exciting. It's bittersweet. That's gonna be you one day, show. It'll be your last season. You gonna give them some pointers for this match? You alright, bud? What, to be there for Asahi? Keep your morale up, guys. Don't let it get to you. You need to do that, like, delayed spike. Can you do that same thing for Asahi? Is that what you're asking? Alright. Take this seriously, boys. Take it to heart. We're not gonna let this shit get to us, alright, Asahi? Everybody, actually. What? Noya, you just impressed everybody. I love Noya. I just love him so much. That energy is contagious, and they need that. Oh, Noya, you little cutie. I love it. He is. He is. Now I'm gonna kill this dog. Oh. I don't want to stop because it's like pretty much the end. We're gonna push through. Just ignore the barking, okay? And then, like, once the reaction's done, I'll pause it and then I'll do my review. See, there was no point in stopping. Alright, alright. Okay, let me go back a little bit because I don't like having a white screen in my face. Okay, let me be right back. Okay. So, very good episode. I like that we, I'm kind of excited for this next match, but I am glad that we didn't start the first match with the strongest team, I guess you could say. I feel bad saying that his friend's team wasn't the strongest, but they just weren't. Like, there's gonna be the strongest team there, and they're gonna win, and we're gonna have the weakest team there, and they're gonna lose. First, maybe, yeah. Okay, so it does suck. I hate seeing people lose. My heart goes out to them, because I put myself in their shoes, and it sucks. It can be depressing. It can be, not only, like, depressing, but, like, you just feel defeated. You're just like, fuck, man, like, I put all this hard work in and it just wasn't enough. I think it kind of can affect your self-worth for some people as well. Maybe not everybody, but for some people, yeah. And I think you see a lot of people, like, especially the people where this was their last season, they're just, like, they're so disappointed in themselves. Especially, you saw that one girl, like, she was crying. She's like, I'm sorry. She goes, since I was, like, the weak link in the team, they saw that, and they just kept aiming all of the balls at me, and they scored so many points off of me. I'm sorry that, like, she feels like she single-handedly cost her team the win. And, like, you didn't. It's a team effort. Like, if they see that they're, like, sending the balls to you, like, they could have somebody, like, right next to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody ready to get those receives for you. But again, like, take it as a learning experience and as a lesson. If you were defeated this easily and it wasn't your last year, maybe it wasn't, you know, for the captain it was, so that's sad for her, but maybe for you it wasn't. Take the note, you know, like, and then work on it next season. Actually show up to practice every time, put more practice in, or take practice more seriously. Just take the whole thing, the whole sport, everything about it more seriously, because now that you're there and you're actually, like, playing in the match, you seem to be taking it seriously, but why couldn't you take it more seriously all season? This is a reflection of how much work you put in, you know? I don't like, you gotta be honest with yourself. And she was being honest, I guess, but she was also, I think, being, like, super hard on herself and only seeing, like, the negative side of it. I think the positive side of it is you can improve, you know what I mean? Like, you can get better. But for your cap, I mean, maybe not though. Maybe this is her last year, and maybe that's why it fucking hurts so bad. It's like, I fucked myself. Not only myself, though. I screwed over my team, the third years, the people who don't get a second chance after this. Like, she might be feeling like some of that, like, that, a lot of that, like, responsibility. She's like, oh my god, like, I cost my captain this. That's a lot. That's a lot of, like, guilt, I think, to bear. And I feel for the girl, because I would feel horrible for my captain, because she wanted it. She worked so hard to get there, and it's like, you feel like you cost her that. And in a way you did, because you didn't put the effort in. But you gotta own it. You gotta take responsibility for it. And you know what? Go ahead in that moment. Feel that shit. Feel that, like, that self-hatred, that self-doubt, that worthlessness that you feel. Take that. Feel it in this moment, but don't dwell on it. That is where I draw the line. You can't just keep hurting yourself, because that's essentially what you're doing. You're bullying yourself. Don't do that. Feel that for that couple of hours, that night, whatever, till the next day. You wake up tomorrow morning, you let that shit go, and you move on. You take it as a learning experience, because you can apply this to everything else in your life. Not only did you not put all of your effort, or 110%, you didn't give 110% of yourself to this, but, like, you could apply that to your job, to college. Like, apply that in other areas where from now on you're not gonna shortchange yourself, because that's really what you're doing. You're selling yourself short as well. Like, you need to give every aspect of your life your all if you want things to turn out with the best outcome. So take this as a learning experience. Now, that shit was fucking crushing, can I just say. I love it. You see all of the other teams, like what that one character said, Ikejiri, I forgot his name. No one, he goes, if this was some fucking show or a book or a movie, whatever, an anime, we would all just be side characters to them. But this is real life. This is what I was saying. Like, this feels like real life. I'm not in some fucking another world, whatever. Like, this show is very realistic. No one here is a side character, and that's so true. You know? Or at least they're not treated that way. Technically, yes, they are a side character. But they're not treated the way a side character may be treated. Like, there's so much respect the author gives to all of these side characters, where they treat them as very, like, real people. And they might actually be representing real people, you know? Like, they could have drawn, like, inspiration from their real life. I don't know if the writer actually played volleyball, but if they did, these could all be based on real people, and maybe that's why there's just so much, I don't know what, there's another, probably a smarter word for this, but, like, realness to them, where they don't feel made up. They do feel real. It feels like a real person that you could meet, like, walking down on the street. Like, they're just so fucking relatable, I feel like. I've never played volleyball a day in my fucking life, but I feel like I can relate to them. Because, like I said, you can relate the life lesson here of giving something your all to any aspect of your life. Maybe that's why it's so relatable. But I just love it. I love the respect given to all these characters. Like, they show you all of the other characters that lost. They're showing you how they're feeling. And we don't just kind of, like, skate past that, you know? Because that could very well be Karasuno. You know, they're all in the same positions here. Everyone here is treated equally. You know, equal opportunities. You guys had, like the guy said, Ikejiri, he's like, I felt like I did everything I could to get here. But when he said that, I was thinking, but did you? Did you practice as hard? He said, as soon as conditioning started, I lost steam. You lost steam. I think he means, like, mentally, right? Like, he wasn't all there. He just wasn't as, like, gassed up as the people on Karasuno are. Like, they are fully committed. This is their passion. And they keep each other motivated. Maybe he didn't have that on his team. Maybe they didn't have that person that, like, kept them all motivated and kept morale up and high, like Daichi did for them back in the day when he was on his junior high team, you know? And I don't want to underestimate that either, because that's important. Just like right here, you see Noya. He does that for his team. He keeps the morale high, you know? He's very charismatic, so whenever they're feeling low, which I think is really nice, is that Noya is not the only one who keeps morale high. You got Take-chan who keeps their morale high. You got Shimizu, Noya with his little fucking thunder fucking roll, receive, like just being fun and like he said, he's like, I've got your back. Like you got him saying shit like that and doing fun stuff to like make you laugh and like get you out of your head. Suga with his inspiring speeches, you know, coming up to Kageyama and Sho and telling them like, hey, you know how you bring out the best in Sho, Kageyama? I need you to do that for Asahi, because right now he's gonna be really in his head based on that other match. He's gonna be thinking about that. And as hard as he might be trying not to, so I really need you to just bring the best out in him, and also be there for him. And like Noya said, like, I got your backs. They're all constantly having each other's backs. So when there might be a moment where Noya's feeling down and he can't be the person that's lifting everyone up, there's always someone else there to do it, you know? There's always someone else there to take on that role. And I think that's a beautiful thing, and they're lucky to have that, because as we can see, other teams may not have that. So don't underestimate how important it is to have somebody to keep the morale high, because clearly that can affect you. That can affect how hard you worked to get there, and just like the I should say, it'll affect how hard you may work, you know, like, because I know when I'm depressed, I don't feel like doing anything. That affects your, oh god, what is the word I'm looking for? Your drive, you know? And if you don't have that drive there, you're not gonna do anything, or at least you're not gonna be giving it as much as you could if you were feeling 110%, you know? So anyway, and then again, like, I thought it was another, like, beautiful thing to see, I forgot her name, but that the female team, volleyball team, the captain, like, she kept it together in front of all of her teammates because she didn't want to bring them down. She didn't want to make them feel worse than they already did, but she goes out into the hallway, and she has her moment, you know, and that's good for her, and I like that her teammate, I should say, because not all of them recognized that she was doing that for them, keeping of appearances for them, and that she needed to go out there and have her own private moment. But then you see them all getting down on themselves, right? All those people, but then at the same time, you see a few of them who are like, but we got to play. We got to play volleyball. So they took that moment to really just feel down and feel all of that negative and just kind of live in that negative energy. But then they toss it away and they're like, I'm going to let that go. You know what I'm going to focus on right now? The fact that I even got to play. The fact that I was even able to be on this court. I could have gotten hurt, and I wouldn't even have been able to play this last match, you know? Or I wouldn't even have been able to play ever again. Let's just say I got hurt in my first year. Now I'm not able to play volleyball anymore. You don't know. So be thankful for what you did have. You know, that's another good thing, is I like how quickly they were able to, not all of them, we only see a couple of people do it, but how quickly they were able to, like, let go of that feeling of, like, just feeling dejected, you know? It's admirable. And, I wish I was more like that, because I dwell way too much. And it doesn't do you any good, dwelling. It really doesn't. Self-reflection, yes. Dwelling, though, and just letting yourself live in that negative headspace, no. Anyway. Overall, I thought it was just a great fucking episode, though. I love this fucking team. I am gonna root for them. I feel bad rooting for them, because I like, if I could, yeah, I would want everyone to win, but that's not how it works. There has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. And even if you win, there's something you can still learn from that, because there's still somewhere you fucked up. They scored 12 points, did they not? So you clearly weren't perfect. You were great. You won 25-12 both matches, I think, or it was somewhere around that. But, like, still, obviously there's room for improvement. Otherwise, it would have been a 25-0 game both times. Both sets. So, yeah. overall, I don't know. I just fucking love this show, but I need to shut the fuck up so I can get this up on Patreon and YouTube for you guys. And also I need to record Darling episode 9. I might let my laptop take a little bit of a break before I record that, but yeah. Anyway, I don't want to forget anything. Fuck. I feel like I did a good job summarizing everything though. So yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. And early access, yeah, everything's up on Patreon before it's up on YouTube. Anyway, I am going to get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.